Psalm 89, today's edition of Morning Cup of Courage. I'm John here at 300 Torches Media. Morning Cup of Courage is simply receiving the courage that our Heavenly Father blesses us with, walking in that courage. Thank you guys for joining us today, especially if this is your first time on the channel. We're going through the Psalms together. Once again, Psalm 89 today. Now, this is a psalm by Ethan the Ezrahite. Ethan is also a Levite, and this particular Ethan is also mentioned in 1 Kings and 1 Chronicles. He's also mentioned along the names of Asaph, Jeduthun, and Heman. Pretty renowned men, okay? Men renowned, I believe, this is my extrapolation, men renowned in the Torah, men renowned in the tabernacle, and these guys also had a great measure of wisdom. And so I believe that when these guys spoke, when these guys sang, when these guys wrote, that I should pay attention to. And the people, the Israelites at large, probably paid a good deal of attention to these guys when they were speaking or writing or singing, okay? So once again, Ethan the Ezrahite involved in this psalm. Now in this particular psalm, we see two pretty pronounced words, the word covenant, and the word covenant, this is specifically speaking of the covenant that I believe is mentioned in 2 Samuel chapter 7, verses 12 and 13, the covenant that our Heavenly Father makes with David, the house of David, that kingdom will rule from that house, that seed, forever. And so that's the other key word, is forever. So covenant and forever. Now, at the beginning of this psalm, towards the middle part, and a little bit past the middle, we see where our Heavenly Father is faithful in that covenant. But towards the end of the psalm, we see where the Israelites, are not faithful in that covenant. And so that is what I am meditating upon, Torch Tribe, is being faithful to the covenants that I make. Being faithful in the covenant that I've made with my Heavenly Father, the God of Israel, being faithful to Him and walking in love, loving Him and loving my neighbor as myself each and every day, forever. Okay, Torch Tribe. Now, Ethan the Ezrahite, he was not able to see into the future per se. Of course, Solomon continued this promise, continued this covenant, but we see a greater measure, a greater fulfillment of this covenant that our Heavenly Father makes with the house of David in the Messiah. And so walking as the Messiah walked, trying to be faithful to His ways as well, Him walking in His ministry on earth. And that is exactly what I'm trying to meditate upon, Torch Tribe. I know that I fail, because we see our own humanity, and we see in the latter portions of this particular psalm that man does fail. But our Heavenly Father is faithful, and that is such a great motivator, Torch Tribe, and knowing that the Creator who created me is faithful. He is faithful to the covenant. And so, Torch Tribe, once again, that's what I'm meditating upon, meditating in, is trying to be faithful to Him forever. You guys have an amazingly blessed day. Shalom.